Firstly, I just wanted to thank you for your generous support and prayers as we've been serving our local community in this time of need. Especially over these last couple of months, there's been a greater financial strain and an emotional and a mental burden on people. So for us to be able to go out into that space and be a blessing to people has been such an encouragement, and God is working through that. We wanted to share some of the stories of what God has been doing, and also some of the outcomes, some of the positive impact that we've been having in people's lives, and also a vision of what the Community Assistance Fund could be. These last couple of months I've spent a lot of time driving around Cardinia and Casey, meeting with people who are in need, and in that I've been able to bless them with a physical blessing, but also an opportunity to hear their stories. For them to share some of their frustrations and their joys at this time, and also for me to bring some encouragement, to remind them of the faithful God that we trust in and believe in. A couple of weeks ago I met a single mother. She has 2 young sons, and they're all at home at the moment. She's out of work because of current restrictions, and the boys are learning at home, and one of the boys has autism. And so she's struggling financially and also just mentally at this time. And so she was so thankful for the relief that our grocery voucher makes for them, the impact in their financial situation. But also as she was just sharing some of her struggles, I was able to encourage her and say, she might not be able to see it right now, but that God is good. God is good in every season. And another story is a lady that I've met a few times, who she's an asylum seeker, and so is her husband. They live up in the hills, and I met her the other week at Pakenham Salvos, where she regularly serves and volunteers her time to give back to the community and to share with others. And she was saying that they're unable to access some of the government assistance because of their asylum seeker status. And he's a tradie, and she's studying English. And she was just saying to me the other day when I met with her that God is really teaching us something at this time. That we shouldn't be relying on other people's faith, but that we need to have a personal relationship with Jesus and trust in Him. And I was saying, that's so true. Like, out of this isolation, God is doing lots of things and teaching us lots of things. I could only affirm what she was saying and encourage her to keep looking to Him at all times. And so as you can see, God is opening doors for us to share good news and also to be a blessing in our local community.
The Community Assistance Fund was established to provide relief to individuals, families, and small business owners experiencing financial difficulty and hardship. Since the start of the financial year, the fund has been able to impact the lives of many within our local community in a very practical way. We provided assistance to 34 families and individuals. We were able to hand over $10,000 in grocery vouchers in person. And 100% of fund recipients were followed up by a member of the pastoral care team. Last year when we launched the fund, we set a fundraising target of $10,000. We achieved that target within 6 weeks. To date, we have raised over $13,000 because of your generous giving. This year, we are looking to raise another $10,000 to replenish fund resources. $10,000 will allow the church to help 30 to 60 individuals and families in need. In the last month alone, the fund received 18 applications for assistance. Our reach and impact are growing, with many in our community needing help to buy food and other necessities. So on behalf of the Fund Committee, I want to thank you for your generous giving to date and ongoing support. As followers of Christ, we are called to be generous, to share what we have, and to give to those in need. And I want to ask you to prayerfully consider giving to the fund as we look to achieve our new fundraising target, so that as a church, we can continue to bless others and bring hope. For more information about the Community Assistance Fund, visit the church website at beaconsfieldbaptist.com.au or get in touch with Pastor Rod.